It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Huh, so many people on meth. Ow!
So what exactly does the little spoiled Florida kid do when daddy does something he doesn't like? Well, 21-year-old Joshua Cuss decided to drive his daddy's fancy car right into the Atlantic Ocean at Jacksonville Beach.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He got into an argument with his dad. He's like, yeah, well, I'll show you. I'm driving your car right into the ocean right now.
Oh, no.
And apparently he's a texter or two with other family members, and nobody really took him seriously. But an hour later, they got a call that the vehicle was in the ocean. And when the officers arrived, the gray SUV was floating in the water. And then they found old Joshua Cuss at a friend's house.
Wow, that is horrifying. I say, turn him over to juvie.
Yeah.
You've lost your rights to live in this house with us if this is how you retaliate. Bye.
He admitted that he drove his dad's car into the water, but he told the police that, you know what, maybe my dad will listen to me now.
No, he won't. And that's no way to get a response. And now you need to go to juvie.
Yeah.
Charge him, book him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a felony at that point. He ruined a car.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. I guess it, you know, you think about some beaches, it would be relatively easy to do if you can get access.
In Daytona, you could just drive it right in the water.
Daytona, Jacksonville, yeah, it makes sense. Well, in Florida, it is lovely to have this kind of weather pretty much year-round where it's warm. You don't have to wear a lot of clothes, but it does make people a bit more amorous in places where maybe they shouldn't. There is a couple near the Wild Cow Prairie Cemetery off I-75 near Webster in Sumter County, Florida, that were getting it on a grave in a local cemetery.
I mean, what the hell? You are some dark individuals.
That is a little twisted, right?
I don't know if I could get down like that.
I
mean, the horniest you've ever been, Kev. Could you?
The only thing I think is it must be some kind of like turn on for them to do that. It must be some kind of either that or they just had no other place. But,
That's creepy.
On a grave? Come on, man. There's a guy in Oregon that says that somebody keeps leaving large gallon-sized bottles of pee inside his recycling bin. And he's not too happy about it. And the police say that, yeah, this is a crime for people to be doing this. And people are upset, but they have no idea who is doing it.
So I went to open the blue bin, and lo and behold, there was a nice deposit of gallon-sized bottles of urine, to put it plainly. And there were 6 of them. And I don't know why he's hitting the same location so many times. That doesn't make any sense to me. And or why he is doing it. Somebody was like, maybe it's a ring that they've kidnapped some people and they're trying to get rid of their fecal matter. Maybe he's watching. I don't know. Please stop. Please just don't do it anymore.
What do you think? Is that some weirdo just trying to get his rocks off, or is this he hate his neighbor? Is this like you just resolved a feud with your neighbor, Virginia? Is this the kind of thing that warring neighbors do?
Maybe, yeah, this is some petty war that the one guy doesn't even know he's in.
Yeah.
This is very petty.
Could be. Well, taking a look into politics here, there's a New Jersey mayor that got arrested for drunk driving while her son was in the car with her on the afternoon of St. Patty's Day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and here are the cops trying to deal with their mayor.
You ran a red light, you were swerving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What happened at the mirror here?
Since your blood alcohol level was so high, we'll have to take you to the hospital. So all they're going to do is just check you out, and then most likely you'll just be released.
We received multiple videos of you swerving in and out of traffic.
Okay.
Whoa.
It's the mayor. Yeah, it's
not no
crazy.
more. That's not going to be the mayor.
Yeah, probably not. I imagine she'll probably have to step down.
Dang.
And I thought this was great because Idaho's governor had signed this new bill into law that criminalizes the public exposure of breasts, male breasts altered to look like female breasts, artificial breasts, and toys or products that resemble genitals, like, you know those things that they hang on the back of trucks, Virginia?
Truck nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, this guy could not say truck nuts. He thought this would be the worst and most vulgar thing ever.
I've also heard an argument about this bill saying, well, it could penalize people who put certain things on their trailer hitches.
Just say truck nuts.
Come on, man.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
I don't think we need to go into that, but there's certain things people put on their trucks that look like part of a male anatomy.
He still can't get it.
Dude, you could have just said truck nuts and kept it moving. You made this 3 minutes. It could have been 2 seconds.
You know those things that they dangle?
Truck nuts.
They call them truck nuts.
I love that somebody just steps right up like, well, all right, let's handle this. They're truck nuts.
She actually is the only person in the room that gets it.
They call them truck nuts. They're gross, they're offensive, and kids on the road see them. So why wouldn't the police get a call and say, that offends me, pull it off the truck? Because now this bill will allow it.
Okay, there you go. Somebody's got the balls, ironically, to say truck nuts. It's not the governor.
Do you think truck nuts should be protected under freedom of speech?
I don't think it's that crazy or offensive to me.
I
But
don't either.
yeah, I don't know. This is Idaho for you.
I mean,
Doesn't bother me.
An unneutered dog kind of looks the same, and we're
Right.
not telling him he can't walk the streets.
I'm okay. I can see balls.
Nuts
It's
are
okay.
nuts.
Yeah. There's a woman that is suing American Airlines after allegedly being forced to sit next to a man who pleasured himself for nearly an hour while
What?
crew members refused to do anything about it.
Are you kidding me?
Well, that's her claim. Now she's gonna have to prove it in this lawsuit, but that's what she says happened.
So she alerted the flight crew that he was tugging it on that plane, and nobody tried to stop him from masturbating?
That's what she alleges. For 1 hour, she just sat there as he's tugging away, which, I mean, that's quite a long session.
I mean, the guy's got great stamina.
He really
Side
does.
note.
But I would argue, I don't think he's really doing it for himself. Because it shouldn't last you an hour.
He's not hitting the right button.
He is not hitting the right button. He needs to work on that.
Doesn't that thing get a little tender after too long?
I would think he'd be raw.
Oh.
I think he'd probably look like hamburger.
Get that thing a Band-Aid.
A United Airlines plane made contact with a kite while it attempted to land at Reagan National Airport in D.C. on Saturday.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's kind of insane, right?
Is everybody okay?
Yeah, I think everything's okay, but who's flying a kite near an airport?
Yeesh.
United 654, do you recall any of those, the details about the kite, whether it was over the park, how high was it?
It was over the park, about 100 feet over the ground. It looked like it's right on the flight deck. You guys are a little bit low. They probably right into it.
And that plane came in contact with the kite as it was descending into land. We saw the kite kind of come down and sort of get tangled, if you will, at the wing area.
And this came just a day after a Delta Airlines plane nearly crashed midair with the T-38 Air Force jet near DCA.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they got some problems at that airport. My gosh.
I talked to a pilot, and he said, look, there's always problems, but now it's a thing. And so now all the problems are being more reported.
Okay.
But he said there's always been problems. It does seem a little hot right now. But I think it's because it's in the news cycle that, oh my gosh, it's political, of course, with the air traffic controllers and all that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's why you're hearing more about it.
And another thing that's going all crazy political-wise, 45-year-old Yamiris Marrero of Hallandale Beach is facing a felony charge of vandalism for sticking a wad of gum on the door handle of a Tesla at the Aventura Mall, causing $2,600 in damages? Gum?
Gum?
What?
That feels inflated to me.
I don't know how that happens, but maybe they build those things more sturdy. Gum?
I think a lot of people are attacking Teslas.
Oh, no doubt they are.
That is definitely political.
Yeah, people in Teslas are getting attacked. There's a story of that one as well. A woman in Flagstaff, Arizona got boxed in and beaten while sitting in her Tesla last week.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so there's a lot of insanity going on. And finally, our last dum-dum is a Texas man that called 911 because he injured himself after breaking into a car dealership. He was so injured he had to call 911 to get some help.
It wasn't a Tesla dealership, was it?
I don't know that it was. He told the dispatcher that he broke in to steal a vehicle but wasn't able to get out because he suffered cuts after breaking a window.
Well, that's what happens when you go through glass, dummy.
Yes. He didn't get a car, but he did steal some candy from the salesperson's desk.
And now he's probably, when they let him out of the jail, going like to the hospital to the jail.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
so
my
he's going to be
gosh.
arrested, you big idiot.
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.